Imagine you're standing in a place where the past and the future shake hands, a land that has been a crossroads for centuries, where traders, explorers, and dreamers once passed carrying silk, spices, and stories. Now imagine that same land standing on the edge of a new era, not just as a place people pass through, but as a destination the world comes to for opportunity, innovation, and growth. This is not a fantasy. This is a real story unfolding right now. It's a story about a country many have underestimated, but few truly understand. A country with a young, hungry population, with new highways and ports being built, with technology leaping into the hands of millions, and with the courage to open itself to the world. In this journey, we're not talking about chasing what others have already done. We're talking about building something unique, about transforming challenges into opportunities and potential into progress. Over the next few minutes, you're going to see why the next big economic chapter might just be written in a place that has been hiding in plain sight. Stay with me till the end, because by the time we're done, you might not just see Pakistan differently, you might see the future differently too. Pakistan's geographic location has been its most enduring advantage throughout history. Yet, in the modern global economy, this advantage is becoming more strategically valuable than ever before. Nestled between South Asia, Central Asia, and the Middle East, Pakistan lies at the intersection of some of the most dynamic and fast-growing regions on the planet. This unique position allows it to serve as a bridge for trade, culture, and technology between these diverse economic zones. To the east lies India and the broader Asian manufacturing base. To the west, the resource-rich Middle East, and to the north, the emerging markets of Central Asia and China. For centuries, traders and travelers used this land as part of ancient routes like the Silk Road. Today, history seems to be repeating itself, but with container ships, fiber optic cables, and high-speed highways replacing camel caravans. Modern infrastructure projects such as the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, CPEC, are transforming this geographic advantage into tangible economic opportunity. CPE is not just a bilateral initiative, it is part of China's Belt and Road vision, linking the Chinese city of Kashgar to Pakistan's Gwadar port on the Arabian Sea. This creates the shortest possible trade route between Western China and the Arabian Sea, significantly cutting shipping time and cost. For global trade, this means Pakistan is poised to become a vital transit hub with the potential to serve as an alternative to longer and more expensive maritime routes. Gwadar, in particular, is being developed into a deep-sea port capable of handling large volumes of cargo, which could make it a key stop for goods moving between Asia, Africa, and Europe. But the geographic advantage extends beyond shipping lanes. Pakistan's position offers investors and businesses a strategic base to tap into multiple regional markets simultaneously. From Pakistan, companies can reach a consumer population of nearly 3 billion people within a few hours' flight, including some of the fastest growing middle classes in the world. This access is not limited to physical trade alone. It also applies to digital connectivity. As fiber optic networks expand to connect South Asia with Central Asia and beyond, the country's location enables it to act as a data and communication bridge, which is becoming increasingly important in the global digital economy. In a world where speed, efficiency, and connectivity define competitiveness, Pakistan's place on the map is no longer just a geographic fact. It is a strategic asset waiting to be fully realized. In recent years, Pakistan has witnessed a transformation in its infrastructure and connectivity that is reshaping its economic landscape and opening new avenues for growth. Large-scale investments, both domestic and foreign, have been directed toward improving transportation networks, energy supply, and communication systems. Modern highways and motorways now connect key cities and industrial hubs across the country, reducing travel time and increasing efficiency for trade and logistics. Projects like the motorway M2 and M5, along with upgrades to the railway network, are not only making the movement of goods faster and more reliable, but are also integrating remote areas into the national economy, fostering regional development. At the heart of this transformation is the development of Gwadar port, which is positioned to become a world-class deep-sea port and a central node in international shipping. Its strategic location on the Arabian Sea gives it direct access to major maritime trade routes, making it an attractive destination for shipping companies looking for shorter, more cost-efficient paths between Asia, the Middle East, and Europe. As Gwadar continues to grow with supporting infrastructure such as free trade zones, warehouses, and transportation links, it is poised to become a hub not only for cargo handling, but also for manufacturing and export-oriented industries. The improvements extend beyond physical infrastructure. Pakistan is making significant progress in digital connectivity as well. Expansion of broadband internet coverage, the rollout of fiber optic networks, and the growth of 4G and upcoming 5G services are creating a robust foundation for a technology-driven economy. This is particularly vital for the growth of e-commerce, fintech, and IT outsourcing sectors, allowing Pakistan to engage more fully in the global digital marketplace. Additionally, international fiber optic cables landing in Pakistan strengthen its role as a digital bridge between Asia, the Middle East, and beyond. Energy infrastructure has also been a focus with new power generation projects, both conventional and renewable, aimed at stabilizing supply and meeting the needs of a growing economy. Industrial zones along new trade corridors are benefiting from improved electricity and transportation, making them more attractive to investors. These interconnected developments mean that Pakistan is not only improving its ability to move goods and services, but is also building the capacity to support large-scale industrial activity and international commerce. Pakistan's greatest strength for its future economic rise lies in its youthful and energetic population. Over 60% of its people are under the age of 30, giving the country one of the youngest demographics in the world. This is not just a statistic. It represents a powerful engine for innovation, productivity, and entrepreneurship if harnessed effectively. A young population means a workforce that can adapt quickly to changing technologies, learn new skills, and bring fresh perspectives to problem solving. In today's fast-paced global economy, where adaptability is as important as experience, this useful energy can become a decisive competitive advantage. What makes this even more promising is the growing level of education and digital literacy among young Pakistanis. Universities and technical institutes are producing graduates in fields such as engineering, computer science, finance, and business at a rapid pace. Online learning platforms and skill development programs are also expanding opportunities for young people to acquire specialized expertise, even in rural areas. Many of these young individuals are fluent in English and familiar with global market trends, making them well suited for roles in international business, IT outsourcing, and creative industries. The rise of freelancing and remote work has further amplified the potential of Pakistan's youth. The country has already become one of the top global suppliers of online freelance services, especially in areas like software development, graphic design, digital marketing, and content creation. This is evidence of a growing entrepreneurial culture where young people are not waiting for traditional jobs, but are instead creating their own opportunities in the digital economy. The affordability of internet access and the expansion of mobile technology have made it possible for even small-town freelancers to connect with clients around the world. Beyond technical skills, there is a noticeable shift in mindset among Pakistan's youth. They are more globally connected, ambitious, and eager to compete on the world stage. They follow international trends, collaborate with peers across continents, and often aspire to build businesses that can scale beyond local markets. This is fostering a generation that is both locally rooted and globally aware. If provided with the right infrastructure, mentorship, and investment, this young tech-savvy workforce has the potential to turn Pakistan into a center of innovation and creativity that attracts the attention of international investors and partners. With a population exceeding 240 million, Pakistan represents not only a substantial labor force, but also a vast and increasingly dynamic consumer market. This sheer scale provides a significant advantage for economic growth, as a large domestic market can absorb a variety of goods and services, driving demand for innovation and investment. Urbanization is rapidly reshaping the country, with more people moving to cities in search of better opportunities, education, and lifestyles. This migration is fueling the expansion of metropolitan areas, where the appetite for modern housing, transportation, healthcare, retail, and entertainment is growing stronger every year. As incomes rise for a growing segment of the population, consumer preferences are evolving. More households are entering the middle income bracket, leading to increased spending power and demand for higher quality products. From smartphones and automobiles to branded apparel and fast food, global and local businesses alike are finding fertile ground for growth. This expanding middle class is particularly attractive to foreign companies looking to establish or strengthen their presence in emerging markets, as it provides a steady customer base and opportunities for long-term brand loyalty. The country's retail landscape is undergoing a transformation, with shopping malls, supermarkets, and e-commerce platforms gaining traction alongside traditional markets. Digital technology has further accelerated consumer engagement as more people shop online, use mobile payment solutions, and interact with brands on social media. This is creating opportunities not just for large corporations, but also for startups and small businesses to innovate in how products are marketed and delivered. Pakistan's untapped potential also extends to sectors such as tourism, healthcare, and education, where growing demand is opening the door for private investment and public partnerships. The sheer diversity of consumer needs, ranging from basic services in rural areas to luxury goods in urban centers, means there's room for a wide spectrum of business models to thrive. For international investors, this translates into a market that is not yet saturated, but is primed for rapid expansion. In a world where many developed markets are experiencing slower growth, Pakistan's demographic scale and evolving consumption patterns make it an increasingly attractive destination for companies seeking new opportunities. The combination of youthful energy, rising incomes, and a hunger for innovation is steadily transforming the country from a primarily export-favored economy into one that also offers significant returns through domestic consumption. Pakistan's digital economy is emerging as one of its fastest growing sectors, driven by rapid technological adoption, entrepreneurial energy, and a shift in consumer behavior. Over the last decade, the country has witnessed a surge in internet penetration, smartphone usage, and mobile broadband access, creating a fertile environment for digital transformation. The number of internet users has grown exponentially, and platforms for e-commerce, fintech, and digital services are becoming part of everyday life for millions of people. This technological leap is not confined to major cities. Smaller towns and rural areas are also embracing mobile banking, online shopping, and digital communication, expanding the reach and inclusivity of the economy. E-commerce platforms have experienced unprecedented growth, with local startups and global players tapping into Pakistan's young, tech-savvy population. Online marketplaces offer everything from groceries to electronics, and digital payment systems have evolved to support this shift. The introduction of mobile wallets, instant payment gateways, and branchless banking has brought millions of previously unbanked citizens into the financial system, fostering greater participation in formal economic activities. This financial inclusion is not only empowering individuals, but also encouraging small and medium-sized enterprises to expand their reach beyond local markets. The rise of Pakistan's startup ecosystem is another significant driver of the digital economy. Technology incubators, venture capital funds, and government initiatives are supporting new ventures in areas like health tech, ed tech, logistics, and SaaS solutions. Many of these startups are scaling beyond domestic boundaries, attracting international investment and recognition. The country's large pool of skilled IT professionals, combined with competitive labor costs, has made it a preferred destination for outsourcing software development and digital services. Social media and content creation are also playing a transformative role. Platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok are not just sources of entertainment, but also viable income streams for thousands of creators, influencers, and entrepreneurs. This creator economy is fostering innovation in marketing, brand building, and customer engagement. With the anticipated rollout of 5G technology and the continued expansion of digital infrastructure, the potential for growth is even greater. Businesses in Pakistan are increasingly adopting cloud services, data analytics, and artificial intelligence to improve efficiency and customer experience. The convergence of these trends is positioning Pakistan's digital economy as a significant force in its overall economic transformation, with the capability to connect the country more deeply into the global digital marketplace. Pakistan is steadily transitioning from a role as a raw material supplier to a creator of value-added products and services, opening the door for deeper and more diverse international partnerships. This shift is being driven by changes in both economic priorities and the skill sets of its workforce. Instead of relying solely on agricultural and textile exports, the country is investing in industries like information technology, renewable energy, manufacturing, and sustainable agriculture. These sectors offer opportunities for higher margins, global competitiveness, and collaboration with partners who bring advanced technology, expertise, and market access. One of the most promising areas for partnership is renewable energy. Pakistan has abundant solar, wind, and hydropower potential, but it needs international investment, modern technology, and technical know-how to fully harness these resources. European countries, with their leadership in clean energy innovation, can find mutually beneficial opportunities here. By working together, Pakistan can address its energy shortages while creating exportable expertise and equipment for the wider region. The information technology sector is another key driver of partnership potential. Pakistani IT firms are increasingly providing services to clients across Europe, North America, and the Middle East. From software development to cybersecurity solutions, the country's talent pool is capable of competing at a global level, especially when supported by collaborative training programs, technology transfers, and joint ventures with foreign companies. Such collaborations not only boost Pakistan's exports, but also help global partners tap into cost-efficient, high-quality digital solutions. Manufacturing partnerships are also gaining ground, especially in industries such as automotive assembly, pharmaceuticals, and electronics. Pakistan's strategic location offers foreign investors the ability to establish production hubs that can serve both local demand and export markets in neighboring regions. This is particularly attractive for companies looking to diversify supply chains and reduce overdependence on single markets. In agriculture, there is significant scope for introducing advanced farming techniques, sustainable irrigation systems, and value-added processing to increase export competitiveness. Collaborations with international agricultural firms could help Pakistan move from being a bulk commodity exporter to a supplier of premium branded food products that can compete in high-value markets. By building on these emerging sectors, Pakistan is positioning itself as a place where innovation and global collaboration can thrive. Partnerships that combine local market knowledge and resources with foreign expertise and investment have the potential to accelerate its economic transformation and integrate the country more deeply into international trade and technology networks. In looking at Pakistan's journey and its potential, it becomes clear that the country is standing at a unique crossroads, where geography, youthful energy, technological transformation, and global partnerships converge. From its strategic location as a bridge between continents to the rise of its digital economy, from the dynamism of its young workforce to the expanding appetite of its domestic market, Pakistan holds the ingredients of a future economic hub. The infrastructure is developing, opportunities are multiplying, and the spirit of entrepreneurship is taking root in ways that can connect this nation not only to regional prosperity, but to the broader global economy. What lies ahead is not without challenges, but the momentum is undeniable. With vision, collaboration, and an openness to innovate, Pakistan can position itself as a competitive player in the world's economic landscape, a place where ideas, goods, and opportunities flow freely, and where local and global ambitions can meet and grow together. The world has seen many economic centers rise from unlikely beginnings, and Pakistan may well be on the path to becoming one of them. Thank you for your time, your attention, and your openness to see Pakistan through a new lens. May this be the start of deeper connections, stronger collaborations, and shared success. Good luck to all those who dream big, work hard, and believe in building a better future. Together,